That was a big cat. Ah, Stanley. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hoke Empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because I just got a video of. Hold on. Can't really see it, but there's there's a there's a deer. There's deers. I saw one go by, and it caught the corner of my eye, and then Stanley got all what? And I looked over and I picked up my phone to turn down my volume to start this, and another one walked by. Here he goes. There he goes. It's just a young little deer. I think it heard me. They walk by. They know I see. That's the thing, is animals feel frequency. That's why psychopaths and narcissists don't like animals. Oh yeah, get your little dog away. They don't like animals because animals will sense that they have no vibration, and people that have no vibration will freaking hack people up and eat them and shit. That's what we're finding out. Things are getting weird. There's a CME. We haven't had an Earth face. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. You're pretty. You're pretty. Say hi to YouTube. You're young. This is your first rodeo, huh? These people are crazy. They drive too fast on the road. They make all kinds of racket. I'll try and make it better for you, okay? I'll do what I can. I'm Marge. I'm a Heyoka. I love all the critters. I'm here to make the earth better than it was when I found it. Because you guys, you critters, you're the reason. You see? There's a deer right there. I'm trying to keep my laptop steady. Stanley's watching it too. Wow, you're cute. Where's your friends at? Where's your friends at? Are you peeking at me? Are you making eyes at me? Are you making eyes at me? Who are you making eyes at? Are you making eyes at Stanley, the cat? He's a pretty good looking cat. Yeah. I know all that noise, all those big stupid freaking tiny wieners and big stupid trucks. They freak me out too, man. You come visit me in Northern California. I'll feed your corn. That's a Heyoka hanging out with the deer. Now people need to go. It's on the, I don't know how people are. People need to go read about totem animals. It's right there. There it goes. There it goes. There you go. Have a rad day. Thanks for passing through, man. It is good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. What a treat, man. What a treat. See, cooperation is nature's way. When you are cool with nature, that's what happens. You respect it and you give it boundaries, and you don't be like the dumb bitch in South Dakota that went up to pet a freaking buffalo calf. And then the buffalo got caught in her belt loop in the back. Dumb lady. Leave the animals alone. You don't. Whatever. Just say hi, take a picture. And you know what sucks? I had my camera here the whole time. I didn't get a picture, but that's cool, man. That's cool. That's the first time I had a deer visit on live that I had a deer co-host. Got to meditate, stayed about, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Just did a couple little quick ones, short ones, just enough to clear my energy field. I went out and did laundry this morning. People just, I just start to have conversations with people, and sometimes they just don't. Sometimes I just end them. I'll talk to anybody, but we gotta have stuff in common. If we don't got nothing in common, then I'm gonna bid you a good day and say farewell. And that's what I did today to one guy. I'm just like, yeah, we just don't see eye to eye about anything. So I said that to him. I'm like, I see that we don't have much in common, so I'm gonna bid you a good day and excuse myself. Exit. And my friend's like, fucking Marge. Dude, like, people just can't believe I'm just like, dude, I don't got, life's too short to play these stupid games. But look at all the secrets are coming out. Did you see old Billy Boy? Old Bill BC Clinton? He got himself, old man got himself in trouble again with pictures of one of the accusers. Freaking justice for now he can rest in peace. Justice for Jam Master Jay, Run DMC. Folks want to go revisit some pretty cool history, time in musical history. What's going on in the world? The era of Run DMC and Beastie Boys and whatnot. I've just been music. See, I never had friends, so I would make the time that I would spend talking with friends and hanging out with people, and I would research stuff, and I get weird kid sucked in on stuff like music, and I read encyclopedias. I read in phone books. I was just always doing stuff to keep myself busy. Mom would say, "Go use your energy constructive. Go find constructive ways to use your energy." Because if I didn't, I'd start taking things apart to see how they work, and then sometimes I put them back together. They aren't quite the same. Trial and error, but hey, I'm 46 now, so I'm pretty good mechanic. I'm a much better mechanic now. Much better. I'm a freaking stellar. I am freaking proficient in troubleshooting and like everything. Trying to think of something I can't troubleshoot. Can't think of nothing. I dabble in a lot of shit. So I've been listening to, I like Fridays because Astrology Hub. Today's Wednesday. I like Tuesdays. Well, Rick didn't put his out this week. But I like Tuesdays because a lot of readers put their stuff out on Tuesdays. So then that's cool because I got distractions because I'm just going with the flow. I'm just trying to go with the flow and not get too caught up in things. Because I can get really caught up in things if I let myself. And so I'm just trying to, stay on my side of the street and be the best little Margie I can be, and not cause any trouble, and rack up any negative karma. So, from what I see and what's happening in astrology, is all this this masculine energy. Because I'm gonna put it in my terms that I understand energy and frequency and stuff like that. But the astrologers, they interpret it with the planets, like Saturn and what Saturn energies are. Saturn energies are hard energy. I have significance. That's why I got Saturn on my shoulder. Saturn's always with me. And then the stripes, they look like the flag, like the American. So it kind of looks like a spatial flag, kind of. It's like stars. These, instead of stars, you have the like 80s snake Cubert it's a Primrose, Roger Primrose, some mathematician that this is one of his a primrose pattern. So it's all kinds of crazy. I'm hankering. I got the freaking, man, getting tattoos for me. I was just talking about that with Stephanie, the chick who did this from Fortune Tattoo up in Portland, PDX. And I'm like, tattoo gun. I get like and it puts me in a meditate state, in a lull state, and I freaking love it. Love it. I love it. It's the snap of different artists in Northern California and stuff like that, because they gotta be cool. I'm not gonna let somebody not. I mean, and Stephanie was totally synchronistic. I mean, it was like I looked her up in a phone book, tattoo in a phone book, tattoo artist in Portland in a phone book, and of course Fortune. So I looked up Fortune on Facebook, and she was from Omaha, Nebraska, and that's where I just moved out from. But she had moved out a couple years prior to me. She beat me out here a couple, but it was just oh so too much. And then it was right around the time that Lady Gaga was in town, or in Tacoma, and I went up to see Lady Gaga before the truth came out. Oh man, I'm not looking at being there present. I won't do it because I had too many good times with too many memories with this stuff, and it ain't my fault that they fell in their ego. They just became fallen angels. That's all that freaking devils and all those people that recognize those in those spiritual books, those demons, those devils and demons. It's just people that freaking live in their ego, people that just do whatever they want, whatever they cost, even if it includes freaking consuming people and doing kids and all that nasty stuff. But this is all the stuff because the earth is going to be a certain kind of way. We're going to have heaven on earth. We are going to have heaven on earth because too many people want it. That's exactly why we're going to have it. And the astrology is lining up for people right now. What I see is happening is there's all these guys, these men and women, us women too. I heard nothing but don't cry about it. And I had a lot of reasons to cry when I was a young girl. Or I would say it in my, I would hear it and then I would want to toughen myself up. No, I don't want to be one of those crybaby babies because I didn't like how it looked I mean, it doesn't look cute when people are blubbering and, it's like, okay, what's the problem? Why are you upset? Let's find out a solution. You don't just, people just like break down and sit in emotions and then they stop in life and then, sometimes they turn to alcohol, sometimes they turn to food. They just get stuck in this lull, this no vibrational frequency, and there's just so much more to do. There's just, freaking deer just walked by, hung out on my the tube live. That's pretty freaking cool, But but see, this is what had to happen to me, and shit happens in waves. So, depending on your astrology, we're just puppets on energetic strings from the planets, or as I understand it, and so I had to have my blackest dark night of the soul starting 4 years ago to clean up the rest of my residual nasty karma. So come 2020, my life would finally ascend if I learned to live past my ego, or if I didn't, then I probably would end up drunk in the creek, Then mom probably would end up, because nobody comes to see about us. I do YouTube videos, but I could plan it so like I left we're already living off grid and we live in the middle of the city. I mean, we live as freaking natives, like primitive, no running water, no heat. I mean, we're like, it's and the thing of it is, now because of the karma and the eclipse that happened a few years back, what happened to me now is going to happen to the majority, more than 51% of the people in the United States. And it's going to be some capacity. There's going to be like something shit's going to hit the wall for everybody. Because this week especially, fires, California is burning down again. It does it every freaking summer. But this summer is going to be a little bit different. Of course, Big Face Benny wants to make an appearance. Tornado season this week. We're getting a CME, which is just a blast of freaking energy that'll be here tomorrow morning. Confounded, Benny. Why did... winter season. I love you, Benno. So people's astrology, and so what happened was I had a hard time when I got here is when I really got into I've always been into energy and electricity, but it was when I got here and I got to get quiet and my path down the ant holes really opened up significantly, and I'm a researcher, you know. I'm a generator and human. What is it? Human. Whatever. Anyway. So going down this path of discovery, I've come to find out that I found because me and mom got a really, because me and mom were never cool growing up. It was just, we were always estranged. It was just always what it was, and it wasn't kind and it wasn't loving. So that whole kind and loving, now that she's, 70 and she needs kind and loving, that I had to learn how to be kind and loving with myself so I can learn to be kind and loving with her. And we're having a good time. I'm learning. That I got a new color of nail polish. I got to do her nails. They're starting to chip. We can't have her in chipped nails. Oh no, lady can't be in no chipped nails. So tomorrow I'm gonna, we're gonna have our manicure day. And she lights up, man. She lights up. And you know why she lights up? Because it's the time that we spend together. And that somebody's taking their time, And that's the stuff that's gonna change the earth, It's all that stuff. We're going back to community living. We are. Because there's, things are going to get primitive for a lot of people, and so we're going to have, like, people that are going to have to go out and work in the fields and stuff like that, and we're going to have people to take care of the kids and teachers and community living and stuff like that. I got all kinds of ideas. All kinds of ideas. And that's how it should have always been, but the greedy got greedy. But because they got too much in their masculine, but now all the shamanic resonance of the planet is raising to a point that everybody is raising in vibrational frequency, and greed literally can't live in the higher frequency. It can't. So all that greedy shit, all that it's dying. Melting. It's all going away, but it's going with the fight and truth and justice. The truth always comes out. Always, man. Always. That's why I'm just like, that's why, you know what? I got in trouble one time. I had some alcohol that I had stashed under the shed in the backyard. That was my brother's bedroom. It was after he moved on and moved out. And we got some Mad Dog 20, just nasty shit, just gross high school spew. And I was like, well, I could stash it. And I stashed it, and then mom found it. And I was like, and then ever since I'm like, I just wasn't going to lie about it. So, and then I just, by the time I turned 18, I was I'd take her to keggers with me, And I just always kind of take her along, she's getting tired. She doesn't want to go along so much, but I still got a lot of stuff I got to do. So I'm looking for roommates. I'm looking for homemates. People to, if they want to work from home, and then, that's cool. And I'll do all the I'll do all the work and do all the stuff, but I just want to be able to go out and leave for blocks of 4 hours instead of just 2, without having to worry. She gets low blood sugar and she's got to eat every couple hours, stuff like that. So anyway, so the energies are freaking blasting people, and it's making them come into their goodness, man. And people like me, I fought kicking and screaming and coming in my goodness, because I always thought being kind and loving and good, that was weak. That weak and fake, more important, fake people act like that. And I ain't gonna act like that. So I'm not real, friendly, and I can be cordial, but if we don't vibe, I ain't cool. I mean, I'm a total dick, total asshole, jerk, can't stand myself, ooh, Marge, that was a little rough. And I'm just like, well, I don't know. Just, I guess that's my karma, I guess that one was worth it. Or if it's not, then I'll quickly make an amends. and wrap it up, fix that. Because I got free will to decide how I want to act and whatnot. Sometimes I want to act like a dick. like an asshole. Sometimes I do. I'm an Aries sun. I'm a Scorpio moon, man. I'm Cancer freaking rising. It's me being me. I mostly rise above my psychology, but I'm pretty right on my astrology. So, all these men are coming into their feminine aspects, and they're not liking it a lot. So there's going to be a lot of cognitive, and a lot of women are coming into their kind and loving that have always been in the world. Now they're coming into their nurturing, and they're not liking it either. So there's a lot of people that are just like feeling kind of warm and fuzzy, and they don't like it because it's new and it's weird and it's different. But get used to it, get comfortable with it, because it's the new 5D Earth, 5D and above, depend on what dimension you want to dial into frequentially. It's your own personal preference, but 3D's dead, 3D's gone, 3D's place don't exist no more, you know. And we're just gonna see the land changes more and more, maps changing, and this whole next week. So, oh yeah, the times are changing. That's for sure. Where's my note? I wrote a note. I wrote notes. I dropped my little notepad, so I think I just lost my page because my pencil came out. So, unless Benny, you're eating dirt, aren't you? He's like, Marge, don't ask questions you do not want to know the answer to, Marty. You know Benny the dirt eater, Marty. Okay. Masculinity is overcompensating right now. They are overcompensating. That is what the... So it's like, because Leo is... about to be Virgo season, about to be justice. Oh my God, the people being busted out. It's like 1,500 arrests in Bar said from Kansas City, Missouri. Just people are getting arrested left just everywhere. Just they haven't been living clean. They've been living dirty. They've been living dirty, making bad choices. And look at all the freaking rich people. Like, I don't have insurance. Like, you freaking pissed away billions. I haven't had running water in 3 years because I had to make choices to feed my dogs or have the water and heat gas shut off. So, welcome to the new Earth. It's where the playing field is more level. That people are going to find out we don't need so many Richartons of Richervilles, USA. We need more people to freaking get out in the fields and go freaking earn your keep and do something productive. And that's what, where are we going? Where we go all? We're all connected, man. Everybody wants to do their part. The kids, youth of all ages, that me included, I'm always going to be a kid. I'm going to be if God willing, the creek don't rise, I'll be as old as Mom, and I'll be an 80-year-old kid, wearing the same goofy clothes, dancing around like a jackass, just covered in ink. Well, not covered, but more. Lots more. I still want to do a Heyoka World Tour where I can still move around and dance around and stuff like that, even though traveling's going to be limited. Masculinity is overcompensating, and because the divine feminine is waking up. See, for too long, the masculine covered it up. All those years, don't cry, don't be a tough little boy, all that stuff. Boys don't cry. Well, girls get that shit too. It ain't gender specific. There's just the fact of the matter is there's hurt people, and look at the world. Everybody's fucking hurt, and they're trying to hurt everybody because they're hurt. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a big old flash on the planet of just energy. Fires, explosion. I mean, we're already having it. Everybody's on their toes. Everybody's high alert. Everybody's in tension. Everybody's getting crazy because their feminine's waking up and their masculine's like, bitch, I told you to shut down. And she's like, fuck you, no, Lilith is here. Lilith is here, man. Lilith is here, man. Dudes are fucking, dude, there's a reason why they say that there is nothing like a woman that's pissed off. There's nothing like it. And what's happened is, and yeah, recently they're all, ooh, yay, 100 years since women can vote. Fuckers, it's been 250 since this country's been. We should have been able to vote the whole time too. But see, it's all that swing and wiener bullshit that is like, oh, they give us little glimpses of freedoms and then say that we're doing us a favor, and then they take all of our money and make us poor. You know what? And I want to say this right now: if you got kids, don't let them go in the military right now. And if your kids are already signed up, let them get arrested. Let them get in trouble. Have them go out and protest. Get a record. Do whatever they got to do. You don't want your children to see wartime. And we're about to go to wartime because it's the end of it. And people want to go. These fuckers want to go out the blaze of glory before we get peace on earth. And all hell's going to break loose. So don't let your kids go in right now. Please. Please, the things that have the because people do crazy things when they get in trouble and when they're found out, and there's a lot of people getting found out, so a lot of people are going to be pounding fist on desk, and buttons might get get hit in that process. So people trying to prove points and shit. So if you got kids, do not sign that. Do not let them. Now is not the time to get a bonus. Nope. If they want to learn a trade, I will teach you how any trade. What, IT? I'll teach you how to do anything. I'll give you everything that all the IT education that I know. I will teach you everything I know. You want to be a mechanic? I'll teach you how to be a mechanic. I can do that too. Whatever you want to be a farmer, I can. I would rather people teach these young people things in the community of things that are going to be useful when they get back. Trades. You want to learn a trade? Learn it in the community. Keep it in the community. Don't be a part of that freaking made up bullshit machine, dude. You don't want to kill people. It is karma. I saw what it does. I saw what it does. I saw what it does to these kids, these young guys killing people, because some of them get a taste for it. That's the thing that we're seeing, that we've seen the last 20 years. It was the last Operation Iraqi bullshit. They went over there and they were like, "Ooh, I like this power and control and dominance." And sometimes, people die in collateral damage and stuff like that. And well, there's no spirit in that. So you don't want your kids ever to have that burden. So please, do not let them go right now. Maybe in a year things will be different, but not now. The way things are going, the astrology just is not favorable. And I want to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope everybody say, Marge, standing turtle, I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm wrong too. I really, 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 really want to be wrong. So, I Googled my name, Margaret Ann Hessick. And I'm like, how come there isn't anything on me? I should have quite, I mean, I do. I mean, I should have quite a data print. There's like, go duck go, no results. I'm like, nowhere. I need to be places. I want people to find me. That's counterproductive. What? What did you do? You've been there the whole time doing bad choice, Benny. Where's the cat? Somebody's cooking. What video? Benny. I did find some cool things though. Try Google your name. There's quite the synchronistic things that happen when you got Google your name. This is funny. I put in my name. Look, it says Marge Hessick. That's Nora. She was my friend, and she was like, "I'm not your friend anymore. You're dumb." No, I didn't even get that. That's Obi. He lost 50 pounds. I tell my whole story about her. She's a snot. She's a brat. She's a mean girl. I know all about those mean girls. Benny, you need to go inside. Benjamin, get in there. Go. Ooh, the sky is so pretty, man. You see the sky is so pretty. See, go run all the way. Go, go, go. On, go, Benny. Go, 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 go. In a minute. Make good choices. Make good choices, Benno. This was kind of a neat thing. This was kind of a neat thing. I found a law paper written by a Chris Byrne Hessick, Violence Between Lovers, Strangers, and Friends. Forthcoming Washington University Law Review. The conventional wisdom and... See, that is such a peculiar thing. Some people, like certain storylines, have... I'm not related to this person. I don't know who this person is. I was looking up me and came across this, and I thought that was funny that somebody of my same name. There's an old video of my other YouTube account that I have that I put up in like 2011. I don't want that. It's called Who Gets the Stick? That's Tucker and Artie back in 2011 when they were little baby puppies. It's pretty cute. And then there's the Rowdy Fellas one. But there's not me. And I'm like, where's all my stuff? Where's all the stuff I've done? Where's my digital print? Where's my the Tube? I wonder what happens if I Google Third Eye Activated. See, even when I Google or put that in search engines, I still can't find me. Some people said, you're shadow banned. And I'm like, dude, I just think they're tech-tarded. Did they take it out again? They just took down, damn it. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Well, why don't you tell people what your actual, like, give us examples of things that you don't want us to say. We never get those. That was for Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. Freaking sons of bitches. I hate YouTube. Where's the new stuff? Where's the new stuff? I want the new stuff because I freaking hate YouTube. I hate it. They're such freaking control freaks. It's like the manners police. Like, you hurt somebody's feelings, and it's like you're speaking in matters of facts. You're just talking about general terms of current events and how you're observing and see things are, and people are like, you're mean. Like, I'm always like, why are cops always so out of shape? No wonder they're beating up on everybody. They feel awful about themselves. When I was grossly obese, I felt terrible about myself. I put in the work. I did the hard stuff. I kept the spoon out of my mouth. Did a lot. It also helped get my car repoed too. That helped a lot. So I got great calves. But I did the work, and then when you start to feel better about yourself, then you act better toward other people. It's an amazing thing. It's called being a spiritual being and having a human experience. There's terms that aren't popular anymore that I was raised on, and those terms are things like common courtesy, and that's letting people go. It's if somebody says something to you, acknowledge them in some way. People ignore me all the time. I do this in hello, hi, how are you? You all right? I mean, because people are just like told. I mean, AI, as far as I can tell, it already lives. Because people are just like, I only believe something unless I read it on here. Ooh, CC Music Factory, everybody dance now. Anyway. So, Once people go crazy after they have their little nervous breakdowns, once they figure out, oh my God, the earth isn't anything like they told us it was, I understand the cognitive dissonance of finding out that, you know, your friends aren't who they thought you know, people, relationships change and you have an idea of how things are. And then once you come to find out that they're entirely different, well, it can be a rude awakening for a lot of people, and that's what's happening. And, you know, the more you fight it, the more you resist it, the harder time you're going to have for yourself, the harder you're going to make it for yourself. You're just going to make yourself more uncomfortable. You're only going to hurt yourself, so just freaking chill out. I say eat a cookie. Man, I think I made the best can of cookies I ever made yesterday. They feel good. I just want everybody to eat a cookie and chill out. See, that's what they need to do, is they just need to legalize and just let everybody eat edibles and freaking chill out, because you eat a good karma cookie from me, you ain't gonna want to get up and go out and beat nobody's ass. you ain't gonna want to do none of that. So, you know, people are gonna chill out, they are, but first they're gonna freak out. And it's going to get gnarly and it's going to get gross, and you're going to see people acting kind of ways that you never thought you were going to see, or you're going to find out. Hope you don't got no heroes. I don't got no heroes. Because I know everybody's full spectrum. They all have the potential to be dark to light. So ain't nothing surprised me much. No, I'm still constantly surprised because I'm full spectrum. But but there's not a lot that does. There's not a lot that surprises me. But I know plot twists. It's cosmic, man, because people have free will. They're always, you know, because oftentimes, you know, I swear, I'm like, they're gonna zig. They're totally gonna zig. They're gonna zig. Zigger here. We got a zigger. Nope, they zagged. I'm like, what the fuck? What? No, you're gonna zig. No, they zagged. Because people got free will, you know? Thank you for joining the fifth world. No, Benny, leave me alone, Benny. I probably have 11,100 videos. I've been doing this for 4 years. I'm really trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Fuck, Benny. Benny and the birds. Ooh, these clouds are freaking awesome. Guys, this year open and close the door. Rain. We do a rain dance. Boys don't cry. That is poignant. That is so funny. That's so funny. Because guys, people are getting into their sensitivity, and right then the Boys Don't Cry, The Cure came on. I've been listening to them since I was a teenager. Thanks for checking out my channel. My shirt, yeah, I love my shirt. I got this. I went on out of town because I like this girl, and she's a crazy tourist girl. She was a dance of death for me for on and off for 8 years. But we wouldn't talk. There would be periods that we wouldn't even speak for like a year and a half. But we were hot and heavy. Sometimes she was hot and heavy with a lot of. I like girls that are hot and heavy. I like hot and heavy girls because I'm kind of a hot and heavy girl. So, so we would go on. I would take her out of town for weekend trips, and we went like to Mall of America. That's where I got this. Tuck. Whoa. It's alright. It's cool. Easy. Whoa. You really don't like them. You hate them. They're gone. It's okay. traffic time. It's high traffic time. Whoa, Turbo. Come on. No. Ah, ah. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Go. Go. I ain't mad about it. Turd herd. That's why they're the turd herd in the poop troop. It's constant. So that's why the next place I live, I'm gonna have it set up. I'll have a screen door, in and out all day long, in and out, go. I don't care. Bugs in the house, I don't care. As long as I have a backyard that's fenced in and they can just go out and I don't have to be involved at all, that will free me up so much. Oh, my t-shirt. So we went to Mall of America, that's where I got this. And then when we got back, I got dumped. We did that 2 times to Kansas City, the plaza, and then 1 time Mall of America. Got a pine needle in my... Yep. You think I would have stopped going out of town. See, that's the thing, is I always try things, I'll keep trying with little slight variations. But the fact that I keep trying is the part that I need to stop trying. I'm slow about stuff like that. I might be strong in some areas, but I got serious deficits in others. That's why I'm like, I need to make friends because I need people to buffer things off because sometimes I think some things are some bullshit, but it might not be as big as bullshit as I might make it bigger, be out to be bigger bullshit than it is. Or maybe I think it's ain't that deep and it might be a little bit more serious than it, and I should look at things a little bit different. That's why I need to make friends. Trying to make friends. I just want to live in like a little community where everybody looks out for each other, you know? I'm like, it shouldn't be that freaking hard, dude. Dude, I've been running my mouth for almost far too long. I'm here to teach. I'm here to help. That's why people live, is to have experiences, and I'm here to freaking... share my experiences with other people. Groove is in the heart. Yeah, I got Groove is in the heart. No, actually, I don't like that song. Actually, Sean, I like times where that song. See, when some songs, you gotta understand when the songs came out. What radio stations would do is they would play. I don't know what radio stations do. Do people listen to radio stations? Sometimes I listen to it in the big red truck. But I'm never in there long, and I drive like 100 miles a month. I mean, everything is like within a mile, 2 miles. So, and I don't drive a lot, so I'm not in it a lot, and mostly I listen to my headset anyway. But when I used to listen to the radio constantly all the time, when I was a kid, when that's all there was is radio, no interwebs, they would play it like like 3 times an hour. It was all the time. So it got ruined for me. B-52s all the way, really, pretty much. Yeah, see, energy goes through. That I have shit on the fence. I have like old towels and stuff stapled. I have an upholstery freaking staple gun. It's blocked off because they are so in tune, and people are constant foot, and it's all overgrown. I mean, it's overgrown. I have a lot of freaking privacy. I'm really blessed, actually. I mean, it's all overgrown. I have all this, like, it's all raggedy and shit. I try and make it look nice, but, I mean, whatever. I got other shit to do. But it's all, like, overgrown, and the trees give me a lot of privacy and stuff like that, but there's still constantly people walk by. And Tucker's puppy mill, so he's extra. Tucker and Artie were the two most sensitive ones, and they were both out here. So Artie's Rhodesian Ridgeback and Beagle, and Tucker's Lemon Beagle, and they don't like people, and I'm like, I don't like people. I don't like them either. So and Luna, she's the one that usually rides with me in the truck when it's not too hot. She definitely lets me know who the no vibers are. They're definitely my my companions, and let me you know. I'm like, yeah, all right, I get it, girl. They suck. I get it. They suck. But because she doesn't respond like that to everybody, just certain people, So I don't like when people like get on their dogs when they're like, no, shut up. I do that because I don't want them to stress. So I'm going to remove them from a stressful situation. But I'm never going to like, no, dog, you be nice to that jerk. I saw a kid do that at the laundromat the other day. I'm like, dude, you don't need to correct your dog for letting you know that this person isn't, he ain't like you guys. That's all he's trying to let you know. Don't discipline him for doing what his companion ass is supposed to do. There was just a pedestrian that walked by with a dog, because there's constantly, God, all day long. Oh, it's so annoying. I need to live on a hill. I'm just an old man that was born in a little 6-pound, 4-ounce baby girl body. Yeah, I'm way before people's time. I'm gonna be telling these stories when I'm hopefully when I'm 80. I don't know. Life is gonna get. I dig how we are going back to commune times. I mean, go listen to the peace dealer Michael. He talks about it all the time, about the guild wars, about how people are going up in the hills because people in the it's like they won't go down with the ship. They just won't let the ship go. The ship is going down. The USA is not the USA anymore, as it was intended to be, written in the Constitution. It has been altered and changed into some monopoly game, and it's gotten gross, and now there's going to be hell to pay. So people got to get ready to live hell on earth and tell everybody, all the egomaniacal crazy dudes freaking burn themselves out, and then us can rise from the ashes like the phoenix and start rebuilding and get on to things how shit could have been in the freaking 1500s, but people got a little off course, with all this weird, twisted, nasty, chasing sensation, pervy, pervert shit. But it's all coming around. I'm gonna walk up and get Mom some ice cream. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Thanks